I am Dr. Silvan, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Biochemistry, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. I am going to present the topic Lipids and its classification. Lipids constitute a very important heterogeneous group of organic substances in plant and animal tissues and related either actually or potentially to the fatty acids. Chemically, they are various types of esters of different alcohols. In addition to alcohol and fatty acids, some of the lipids may contain phosphoric acid, nitrogenous base, and carbohydrates. The lipids are a heterogeneous group of compounds related to fatty acid and including fats, oils, waxes, and other related substances. These are oily or greasy organic substances, relatively insoluble in water and considerably soluble in organic solvents like ether, chloroform, and benzene. In Bloor's criteria, according to Bloor, lipids are compounds having the following characteristics. They are insoluble in water, solubility in one or more organic solvents such as ether, chloroform, benzene, acetone. These are all called fat solvents. Chemically, the fats are defined as the esters of glycerol and fatty acids or as the triglycerides of fatty acids. Alcohols found in lipid molecules may be saturated. These commonly include glycerol, cholesterol, and higher alcohol such as cetyl alcohol and methyl alcohol. Fatty acids are carboxylic acids with hydrocarbon side chain. They are the simplest form of lipids. The lipids are classified majorly simple lipids, compound lipids, and derived lipids. The simple lipids are otherwise called as homolipids. They are classified fat and oils and waxes. The compound lipids are otherwise called as heterolipids. They are classified as phospholipids and glycolipids. The derived lipids are subclassified as steroids, terpenes, and carotenoids. The classification of lipids, the Bloor classification, is generally adopted with a few modifications as follows. The first one, the simple lipids. The simple lipids are esters of fatty acids with alcohols. They are mainly two types. The one, fat and oils and waxes. Fat and oils are called triglycerols. These are esters of fatty acids with glycerol. The difference between fat and oil is only physical. Thus, oil is a liquid while fat is a solid at room temperature. The second one, the waxes. The esters of fatty acids with alcohols other than glycerol. This alcohol may be aliphatic or alicyclic. The cetyl alcohol is most commonly found in waxes. The waxes are used in the preparation of candles, lubricants, cosmetics, ointments, and polishes. The compound lipids. These are esters of fatty acids with alcohol containing additional groups such as phosphate, nitrogenous base, carbohydrate, and proteins. They are further divided as phospholipids, glycerophospholipids, and sphingophospholipids. The phospholipids they contain phosphoric acid and frequently a nitrogenous base. This is in addition to alcohol and fatty acids. The glycerophospholipids, these phospholipids contain glycerol as the alcohol, example lecithin and cephalin. Sphingophospholipids, the sphingosine is the alcohol in this group of phospholipids, examples sphingomyelin. Glycolipids, these lipids contain a fatty acids, carbohydrate and nitrogenous base. Alcohol is sphingosine, hence they are also called as glycosphingolipids. Glycerol and phosphates are absent. The examples are cerebrosides and gangliosides. The next one, the lipoproteins. These are macromolecular complexes of lipids with proteins. Next, the other complex lipids, sulfolipids, aminolipids, and lipopolysaccharides are among the other complex lipids. Derived lipids. These are the derivatives obtained on the hydrolysis of group 1 and group 2 lipids which possess the characteristics of lipids. These include glycerol and other alcohols, fatty acids, mono and diglycerols, lipid, steroid hormones and hydrocarbons and ketone bodies. Simple lipids. The simple lipids are defined as the esters of fatty acids and alcohols like glycerol and cetyl alcohols. The simple lipids are fats, oils and waxes. The first one, the fats. The fats are defined as the esters of fatty acids and glycerol. What are the characteristics of fats are? Fats are a simple lipids, solid lipids. Fats are solids or semi-solids at room temperature. It's a reserve food in animal. It gives insulation to temperature loss. The fat is made up of glycerol and 3 fatty acids. It is called as triglycerides. If the glycerides have no free acid or basic groups, the fat is termed as neutral fat. Fat have high percentage of saturated fatty acids like palmitic acid and stearic acid. The fats having high melting points. The fats are two types, namely animal fats and plant fats. The fats are insoluble in water. They float on water. They form soap with alkali. The process of formation of soap is called as saponification. Oils. Oils are esters of glycerol and fatty acids. One glycerol molecule is linked with 3 fatty acids, hence it is called triglycerides. Oils are liquid fats. They are liquid fats. Oils are found both plants and animals. Oil found in plants is called vegetable oils. Examples: coconut oil, jingly oil and groundnut oil. Oils found in animals is called animal oils. Example, fish liver oil. Oils remain liquid at room temperature. They become solid at low temperature. Fatty acid found in oils are mostly unsaturated fatty acids. The unsaturated fatty acids have one or more double bonds. Oils are oily in nature. They are oil impression in paper. It having low melting point, insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvents. A lesser specific gravity and so they float on water. The oils spread uniformly on water. In water, oils are broken into minute droplets and dispersed. This process is called emulsification. When oils are boiled with sodium hydroxide to form a soap formation, the reaction is called saponification. Waxes. Esters of fatty acids with monomeric alcohols of high molecular weight. Waxes are simple lipids. They are solid lipids. Wax means the material of honey. The fatty acids of waxes contain 14 carbon atoms to 36 carbon atoms. The alcohols have 16 carbon atoms to 36 carbon atoms. The waxes are secreted by bees, cutaneous glands, and plants. The waxes are also present in a hair, wool are coated with wax. Wax are acting as a protecting coating to keep the skin pliable, lubricated, and waterproof. Wax deposition on the leaves of certain plants, they are shiny. Waxes are chief storage from fuel in plankton. Some common fats are sperm whale wax, carnauba wax, beeswax, and ambertolide.